Wow. Friends with me, baby. You said one day one.
why this is like this. Because when you really think about it, the other thing about these workers, like they probably don't like don't like life. Because life is almost like
to dry up the excess water.
that looks. I
Fire
don't like the.
contains canola oil boiling
okay.
at 375
I know what that
degrees
was.
Fahrenheit.
I ain't never
It
seen
takes
a.
just 3 minutes to fry the potato slices into potato chips.
I ain't never seen no fryer look like a river flow. Like this
As
is
the chips exit the fryer on the conveyor
crazy.
belt, the excess oil drips off. Next,
All right, if you want to keep a flat tummy, keeping track of your daily calorie intake is the key. You just snap a picture of your food. The app Diet will accurately tell you its calories.
a shower of salt.
They're putting sand on our chips. I was wondering why they were so crunchy, bro.
The chips then move on to the sorter.
The
An
disorder.
electronic camera identifies any chips that have brown spots or other defects, then triggers the thin pipe directly above that bum chip to blow it off the conveyor belt with air pressure.
How come I didn't see nothing get bombarded with the blower? I call cap.
They spray the potato chips with powdered seasonings, which simulate flavors such as barbecue or salt and vinegar.
What's y'all favorite flavor of chip? Ooh, it just depends. Cause like there's some barbecue chips that are just bad. Like a good barbecue chip to me is it's like top 5, top 6. But there are so many badly done barbecue chips that it's literally Russian roulette every time you open the bag. And sometimes a brand that does barbecue well will still have a bad bag of barbecue. Like I don't know what it is about barbecue that makes it so hard to make pleasing compared to other chips.
The next machine separates and weighs the portions to be packaged.
What the heck am I looking at? A star? It looks like AI is already taking the job, guys. No, did I get joke? Okay, bro. Like, look, I'm gonna get into my bag like one of these days, and I'm gonna just come out and I'm gonna be absolutely hilarious, and y'all not gonna be able to recognize who I am. Like everything I'm saying is gonna hit like boom, boom, boom.
It's taken about 15 minutes to go from raw potato to potato chips. A lot longer than it takes to eat them.
A lot longer than it takes to eat them. It's so funny. These chips on one sitting, like you have to be real fat to do that, bro. I can never imagine getting a bag of chips. Let me stop. Let me stop, bro. Because chips are made to get from like the gas station. If your mom is driving you, chips are made to get from the gas station and finish eating them before you get home. And it takes 5 minutes to get home. Like I don't know why. I don't know how they design chips like that. I don't know why healthy food can't be designed like that. I don't understand why healthy food can't be designed like that, bro. Like there's only a few healthy foods that hit like that. Like oranges. Bananas, sometimes bananas get hit like that too, but I'm stuck already. Some people like mango, like they are right. They not no orange. Some people like apples, they are right. They ain't no orange. I can't even name a vegetable. What kind of grief? Like, bro. Now we're seeing how jawbreakers are made.
A worker blends synthetic rubber with powdered resin, which will dissolve the rubber.
Synthetic rubber, that don't even sound like, that sounds like permanent health damage.
A preservative, and an oil called soya palm stearine, so the candy won't stick to your teeth.
Soya bomb, what? Hearing a breakdown of the nonsense we put in our body just makes it sound ridiculous.
After mixing and steaming at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 hours,
Oh
the
my
batter
goodness.
goes into trays to cool.
4 hours.
coloring and flavoring would deteriorate in the heat.
They did
So
their
workers add those later.
blacksmith or
This
something.
base to make gum centers for 450,000 small jawbreakers.
450,000.
After 24 hours, the batter's hard.
I'm seeing that it takes it's a lot harder to make a jawbreaker than it is potato chips, which of course makes sense, but still, I guess it's a lot harder to make anything that has a bunch of preservatives and whatnot in it.
Chop it up and blend it with corn syrup to make it softer and sweeter.
That don't even look good, bro. Who is the target audience for jawbreakers?
They add just under
No, like actually though, like I've never ran into anyone who actually cares about a jawbreaker. Like who actually cares about a jawbreaker, bro? I've never ran into said person. Are jawbreakers still in business?
100 pounds of finished gum that didn't make it into jawbreakers.
Finish what?
Gum that didn't make it into
Gum.
jawbreakers before. 100 pounds of finished gum that didn't make it into jawbreakers
He is not saying gum.
because it wasn't the right shape.
Oh, that look like
Now they add
Play-Doh.
natural and artificial flavors, which
Oh
can
yeah,
include
piss? No, what BS you calling this?
natural and artificial flavors, which can include lemon,
Okay.
orange, strawberry,
Okay.
even tutti frutti.
What's tutti frutti? He said, yes, flavors like, the fruit, lemon, the orange. Tutti frutti. I've never seen no tutti frutti grow from a tree. I don't know what tutti frutti is. I don't even know what that tastes like. What is tutti frutti? I see what no one eats jawbreakers, bro. No one wants that tutti frutti in their mouth.
Then they add icing sugar. It makes the gum smoother to chew than regular sugar would.
Okay.
Workers divides each rope into 6 hollow tubes.
That looks satisfying. Oh my
The next
goodness.
machine slices the tubes into segments that are 3 feet 3 inches long.
Are they really that specific though? Because Subway been telling me they've been serving a foot long for a minute, and every single foot long I've gotten was 10 inches. I don't know if I trust these machines that much.
Mechanical arm pushes the segments into the channel of the forming machine.
Okay.
Steel rolls then slice through the tubes and shape them into balls. The balls range in diameter depending on the size of the jawbreakers being produced.
I've never even got to the center of a jawbreaker. It's like a Tootsie Pop. Like, is it rewarding?
Air flows through perforations in a cooling tunnel to cool and firm the
Those
tube.
are golf balls.
Other jawbreakers have hard candy in the center. The machine that makes them works like the presses drug companies use to make pills.
Oh, okay. Mixed candy with drugs. That's how I like my candy, though. I like my candy with a little kick.
First, they dump the candy centers into what's called a coating pan.
Oh,
They add a hot mixture of water, corn syrup, and food coloring.
that looks like devil's testicles.
Making a jawbreaker takes 4 days.
4 days? 4 days for no one to enjoy it? Nah, that's rough. How much of these jawbreakers, factory workers be getting paid though? I'll be so pissed if I'm spending 4 days to make something no one wants, bro.
Treatment. They speckle these jawbreakers with different colors, giving them what this company calls the psychedelic look.
Oh yeah, fake abstract
After
art.
letting the candies dry for 24 hours, a worker adds pinches of powdered carnauba wax.
Giving it the psychedelic look. No, bro, they're trying to save on making food coloring. They barely color that thing. There's nothing psychedelic about that. That looks lazy.
They measure 2 1/4 inches in diameter, as big as a billiard ball. And
Ooh.
when counting calories, forget it.
If you're counting 808s, not get like the speakers in no trace.
Makes you unhappy. Because there's some wonderful connection to our words and like feel it you grow. You ever wondered what
Calories, forget it. How many calories are in a jawbreaker? Well, only one way to find out. Siri, my dear, can you please tell me how many calories are in a jawbreaker? You'll need to enable access to health data first. I ain't never trusted Siri a day in my. Bruh. Now we're checking out something that people actually care about. An Oreo, you know what I mean? I really want to know how the white stuff is made. The white stuff is my favorite part of the Oreo.
He adds 2 kinds of cocoa. The combination will give the biscuits the desired taste and color.
The biscuits? I thought we were looking at Oreos. The biscuits. I'll call cookies biscuits. Is it not an Oreo cookie? Y'all know anyone whose favorite part of the Oreo is just the black part and they don't like the white stuff? I do. Don't trust them. They're disgusting. Next thing you know, they're going to be like, oh yeah, I don't like how lobster tastes. Oh yeah, shrimp? I could never eat shrimp. I don't trust those people, bro. Someone who don't like shrimp. Man,
A mix of salt and other ingredients follows.
Coke?
A specially formulated canola oil mixture will transform these dry
Ah.
ingredients into a batter.
Yeah, that looks
Huge
disgusting.
beaters blend everything together.
Huge beaters? White beaters?
They add water,
No,
and the
not
batter starts to look like a bubbling chocolate soup.
It looks like bubbling diarrhea to me.
They add dry ice. This chills the batter as it evaporates. The lower temperature is important. As they add flour to thicken the batter into a dough, the
Okay.
dough will turn out to be less crumbly than it would have been if kept at room temperature.
Man, the chemistry is so crazy,
Mix
bro.
leavening ingredients goes in next.
Like, chemistry might be the most interesting science to me.
And this chocolate dough is ready to go.
Because that's all cooking is. It's just a bunch of kisses.
Onto a tray, which protects his fingers as he presses the dough down into a molding machine.
Please don't get your fingers caught. That's terrifying.
Impressive 5,000 pieces of biscuity goodness.
Biscuity goodness. You're making me not like Oreos anymore. But I feel bad for any worker who just goes to a factory, they come back and they just like they don't have a finger or they lose some appendage just going to work. It's something that's supposed to be, just trying to take care of the family. And now you come back and you lost a little weight in the worst way possible. You come back and you're not your full self anymore. That's perfect. That's so sad. Look at all those biscuits. I can't wait for the weights to do those biscuits.
Biscuits now move from a silicon conveyor to a steel one.
Look at those biscuits switching conveyor belts. Oh,
It takes them into a gas oven, where they travel
gas oven.
several minutes to receive an even baking.
I hear gas oven and I never think of bacon, bro. Oh, look, they're playing hockey. Hockey, bro. What is that one game where it's like, you just that game, you're hitting a puck with this hook type thing, and they're going and they're chasing the puck like this. They have something in their hand and they're chasing the puck like this, like the iron sack. What's that called? That's what that looks like. I'ma make you feel alright.
Plates lands with the pattern side up. Whoa. This puts them in the right orientation for the all-important creamy filling.
Oh, the best part. Oh, I want to see the good deal. Look at those biscuits move.
Here's a silicone pump deposits this vanilla
Oh.
onto the plain side of the biscuit.
Look at that creamy pump getting the job done. Oh my goodness. Ah, you are my MVP. Okay, what squishes it though? Because that's way too thick though. That's thick white goodness right there. I like mine a little thin.
Head over to the next station.
And what happens at the station?
Removes the top biscuits and the bottom ones.
And now it squishes them. Oh yes. Remember guys, bigger isn't always better.
Which, like the baking soda, is a ripening agent. Crackers textural strength.
Okay. So we're gonna germinate the dough.
The liquefied blend with a little flour. This makes it easier to pump into the next mixer.
What's the next mixer?
This one is a big trough full of flour. They
That
add
looks like ice. Okay, I was about to say.
a small ingredient
That
blend.
is a bathtub, bro. That's a bathtub with a king.
Preserves the yeast and enzymes to hold off on fermentation.
Mm.
Three spiraling blades and set the blades in motion, pumping in more water to augment the moisture from the melting ice
Oh,
and
look
small
at
ingredient
Look at
blend.
that flavor.
It's
Oh,
over
the flavor, bro.
so it's into a warm room to activate the yeast and the enzymes.
I already know someone got called lag and sit in those bathtubs, bro. I already know. How many people get to jump into this bathtub with the whatever, the floury, doughy, color, and enzyme just bread. The amount of intrusive thoughts you have to fight off being in these factories is ridiculous.
The chemical changes caused by fermentation have made this dough less sticky, so it can now be rolled in sheets without adhering to the equipment.
Chocolate made it less sticky. Those sheets were nice. There's that one stuff.
Crushed with flour.
Oh,
And
flour.
the dough
Okay.
now goes
Okay.
under a
rolling cutter
That's
that
a
scores
moist
in
flour.
size proportions. Cutter is also spiked with pins that puncture the dough.
If I threw like a diamond in there, y'all think the diamond's getting crushed, or is the diamond crushing the machine? Like people say diamonds are hardest mineral.
This is where family adventure begins. Splash through the icon.
But like I ain't never seen someone take a brick of diamond and actually like, you know what I'm saying? Like a block of diamond, like put it in some seconds. You know what I mean? Like I've never seen a real diamond do that.
A sprinkle of salt, and the cracker dough now heads into the oven.
It just lets you know that everything's edible, bro. So why did the teachers get so mad when we used to suck off honey? We didn't reset, you know what I'm saying? Don't need to push the honeysuckle just near a bend. You know, all of us would go and get some honeysuckles, man, just sit back, relax, and drinking them, bro. They lotion tasted like lotion. I used to eat lotion, so I was like, oh, this is nutty. People always hate on kids having fun, bro.
It's around 700 degrees Fahrenheit.
No, the hottest for me. I don't see myself in that.
The score lines. A quick spray with vegetable oil. Flavor.
Oh, what's that nonsense going on right here? Like when you look at how all these foods are made, it really feels like the human body can eat everything. What are you looking at? You know what I mean? They put enzyme bubbles, they're putting all the things, they put things that sound like poison. In the foods that we eat, it is like a bad food day. Maybe a little bit of vomit. Nothing great.
Pick out any damaged crackers and adjust the alignment of the shingled road.
I know for a fact they are not seeing all the damaged crackers. I've had too many crackers in my life. Oh my goodness, crack.
The peanut butter filling is ready and kept warm. So
Okay.
creamy up to pump.
Is that real peanut butter, Lou, or is that peanut butter mixed with the enzymes and you have to throw in a little bit of the orange food coloring, and then like someone has to take a quick snip of it and then spit in it and then it's made like
The top crackers now head downward in a precise configuration.
what are the bottom crackers? They like receiving it?
The bottom crackers whiz by the peanut butter depositor. It pumps a dollop of peanut butter onto each bottom cracker.
There ain't nothing like the white creamy goodness we were getting on the board here. Biscuits. So who synchronized all this? This is so fire when you think about it. How long did it take? What was the trial and tribulation?
From mixing to packaging, it has taken about 24 hours.
Goodness, that's like the jawbreaker though, because the jawbreaker needed like 15 straight days of pure chemicals to fully resonate with the enzymes. You know what I'm saying? Like it needed those 3 days and 18 minutes of chemical enzyme. I'm assuming, well, the way my brain works is I feel like the less time it takes for this product to be made, the healthier it is. Like, the less dangerous it is, I should say. Healthy is not the right word I use. Now we're going to see how peanut butter is made. I guess we should have saw this before the crackers. Like, I was looking at the peanut butter. I was like, they didn't really show us how the peanut butter was made. So, you know, sometimes things aren't about going in the correct order. It's about going in the order correctly. Bro, let's see how peanut butter is made.
The best peanuts for making peanut butter are runner peanuts. Because they unify and roast more evenly than peanuts that vary in size.
Okay, so they run more and they roast. I think a lot of people I know. Are you sure the peanuts aren't made by black people? Oh man, horrible jokes, man. Hey, corny jokes. Get them here for free, baby. In fact, you know what? I've been very corny today. My jokes have been very lame today. And the only way I feel like I can make it up to y'all is if I give y'all a bite of cake. Here, come here. See, this cake was soaked in enzymes for 7 days. Okay, this whole cake, chocolate included, 7 days of enzymes mixed with a little bit of preservative gum and a tiny bit of ecstasy. Say ah. I can smell the enzymes. You know you want me to take a look. You know you want me to take a look. Lovely. I think I cut my lip. Ow! And that's why you don't play with sharp things, guys. You know what? You're always taught not to run with knives, but I made sure I didn't run with a fork either because I thought they were just as dangerous. Oh gosh.
They arrive at the peanut butter factory already shelled.
Oh.
To make a 500 gram
We shelled
jar of peanut butter, it takes 565 grams.
So he said to make about 500 grams of peanut butter, it takes about 500 grams of nuts. That's what I just heard. Okay, he might have said 550 or whatever, but it's dang near 1 to 1. It's mine. opinion. Am I a astute scientific chemist background having opinion?
The nuts travel through a hot air roaster,
Oh,
heated to 204 degrees Celsius.
so that's someone roasting with bad breath.
Use the ribs of the roaster.
So peanuts have motion sickness.
Sunlight
So reverse gentrification. Got it.
shines from the sun.
Oh, that machine is ignorant.
The beans go through a machine called the bleach. Between the
Don't remove its porous skin. Why do you need to give the skins for pig meat, bro? Pigs will eat anything. Even a human carcass or something. You can put a bitch in a pig scoop bowl and eat it. Like, they eat the wrong shit. They eat it. It's something on pig meat.
big snakes.
Stay organized, study smarter, and feel way more prepared when school gets intense. My study process is super simple and effective. I review lectures and notes first, then move straight into practice problems. I open the lecture in PowerPoint and start by pulling out the main concepts, key formulas, and takeaways. For this econometrics lecture, I'm reviewing regression discontinuity design, so I want a clear summary before I go deeper into detail. I also want to know the main formulas for the exam. This makes studying feel way less overwhelming. So after I review the material, my most important study step is practice problems. So I open my linear algebra class notes in Word and ask for practice based on the topics we covered. I made it specific to what I needed: 2 proof questions, 3 Jacobian questions, and then step-by-step.
Shut up, bro.
Or no? It's just falling. Oh, it's getting twisted. Oh, I can see that. Holy bitch, you'll go just search. Oh my goodness. Extraordinary.
They drop down into the ground. They grind into a paste.
Exceptional. Where's the enzymes at? Where's the enzymes? I haven't seen no enzymes, no preservative, no gum.
The other ingredients
Is that cotton? Oh,
solid sugar,
okay.
and a small amount of
Enzymes?
hydrogenated vegetable oil, which acts as a stabilizer to keep the peanut oil from separating and floating at the top of the jar.
Hydrogenated vegetable oil. I promise you, I didn't know. When you said hydrogenated, I was like, oh, they about to hit me with another doozy. I don't know what the hell they about to say. Hydrogenated vegetable.
It contains no artificial coloring or artificial sweeteners. And it has no preservatives either. Half of them doesn't need to be refrigerated.
Of course, America's first. Or is this America's peanut butter? Because just because like this is some peanut butter, that doesn't make it all peanut butter. Like this might just be British peanut butter. I don't know. Like, I can't imagine America without preservatives. It doesn't make sense. America is preservative. Period.
The caps have an aluminium seal inside.
Now what?
The caps have an aluminium seal inside.
You mean aluminum? Aluminium? Hello? Like, what do you mean minion? Look, there's nothing yellow on that cap. What are you talking about? Here comes the English. You know, these things differently. Yes, I know. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. If you don't see very similar, considering that there's a huge sea in between us. Oh, similar. That's it. And that's how nut butter is made. Shout out to all the nut butter lovers. I don't know how to say this. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, I'm gonna play Steve Harvey's crazy stuff. We get a bar of peanut butter. And just start, not a bar, we get a jar of peanut butter. I see, I'm not freak. That's freak behavior. Eat a straight jar of peanut butter. They say, oh, we get peanut butter is no way so how big fries are made. I already know there's gonna be 0 enzymes, 0 preservatives, 100% natural. I can't wait to see this one.
These trucks haul 25 tons of spuds from the field.
Okay, we got the potatoes.
Once they pause,
I mean, I like potato fries.
it's off the skin. These manufacturers off the naked potatoes. But
Okay.
some serious firepower to give them that signature fry shape.
At that point, like the workers are probably missing so many of the so many potatoes with imperfections. But I saw 3 of them with like 40 potatoes in front of them. Y'all think that's a flash or something?
Whoa, with razor sharp knives inside.
Well, they have cannons.
About 75
That's cool. They made chopsticks.
That classic McDonald's French fries.
Those are, oh my goodness, those look disgusting.
The scanner, you can each and every potato chip cheap replenishment. The machine automatically snacks any fry with a fault.
Wow.
Very good.
I still haven't seen that happen though. Like y'all keep saying that, but I'm seeing video clips of everything else and not that right there. That's like bullshit with one game that doesn't exist. I've seen clips of Oscar Robinson getting rebounds in like the 50s or 60s, and he was going like this. Okay. One game.
Potato strip is that cool.
He is so proud of his. He did something like this. He made the fries. He made like the system for McDonald's. Like he is proud. Now, like he's proud. Like he is happy. He's like that. And, you know, sometimes it's enjoyable to see someone happy about what they're doing. You know what I mean? Because so many people are so upset what they gotta do on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes seeing someone having a jolly good old time is all you need.
Technically crispy exterior.
Yeah. What you said?
Before they die, they throw away and in fact vegetable oil. Bubbling it almost 100
Nice crisp exterior shell on that.
What about the food color to change it?
Capture instructs the region.
Your free Canvas innovations in the summer 26 release. Ready? First up, your accuracy.
No, they're the front. The eggs inside the dough.
This plan alone supplies fries to McDonald's restaurants in more than 20 countries.
Oh, what about the preservatives?
For time.
Line up all the McDonald's French fries worldwide on an annual basis.
Okay.
And they would actually travel to the moon and back almost 600 times.
Wow, I didn't hear enough about the preservatives in the fries. Like they were really chicken coated all the extra nonsense that was going on in the fries. You know how I am. I can see it all. Shows I would hate to live in.
In the show.
Yeah. Like not all, like in the show, but there's so many times I'll self-insert me in a show and be like, how would the show be different if I was in it and I made the decisions I believe the main characters should make? And then I'll just sit down for like 5 to 10 minutes, have the whole fantasy in my head, and I come back to the realization like, oh, I mean that would never be me in the show anyway, so it's no fun. And it's like,
Why? I really want to be an idiot in the show.
yeah, regular show would be terrible.
To live in every show. So I'll try to tell you everything you apply to me, and in the end, I'm all showing up.
Attack on Titan is the first one that comes to mind. But the thing with Attack on Titan is, so living in the walls, bad. Once we got into the story, it was terrible for the people who were living in the walls. It was somewhat tame beforehand, but then when they went over the walls, it was bad. All I know is that the main character is like a hormone teenager, so his boss or whatever just takes advantage of him being a naive hormone teenager, and that's like the limits of how much I know the show.
These chainsaws with body and And you see, that's what the chainsaws come out the body thing.
The devils. Yeah.
That was the dead show are pretty much communicating monsters that come from fear.
But like, I should get a power if there's devils, right? Like, there's no way they should just let the devils run around powers so I get nothing as a normal human, right? That's not fair, right?
Being a different concept. What do I mean? Well, let's take for example something honest. Neither do a lot of people. I know. And in the Chainsaw family, this one we have to create all only one. So now that's
Just
that
one.
one process I just said for like every single thing ever. I mean it too.
So there's like, so people have a fear of dolls. There's only one doll monster out there, even though there's more people who have fears of dolls, or is there like constant reproduction of doll like devils?
Devil, a doctor devil, an awkward silence devil. Anything could be a devil as long as people are scared of it. But that's not even all. Since a devil's a devil makes you fear, it only makes sense that the strongest ones are not only the most feared, but they can gain or lose strength depending on what's going on in the world. When country film drops, those devil gets stronger. Inflation goes up, unemployment devil gets stronger. Devil gets stronger. Magic, the power system are like
It was so like, what's the fear of heights? What's the fear of heights devil? That gotta be a powerful devil.
terrifying. You don't know when it could randomly strike. Imagine you just send out the crib one day and you're like, I need your business. Go to your crib and pop shit. And they don't even have to be to that scale. Even if you get rolled up on by a barely scary devil, you'd probably get past.
What devil was that devil? What's this? That's the scenes. Got you.
By a barely scary devil. That situation, dying wouldn't even be the worst part. It's the aftermath. It would be embarrassing. Imagine my homies come to my funeral asking what killed me. And they say, well, God. Yeah, they said it was the cheese, though. There's hella lactose intolerant people. It probably.
And the Packers, bro. Fear of the Packers and potentially playing them also makes like people scared of cheese even more. This is ridiculous.
And that's not even me mentioning that. I'm not even looking at it. Like I said, I love the show, but Chainsaw Man is horrible to them. I'd rather live
That does sound
Chainsaw
terrible.
Man.
808s, knocking like the speakers in the case. Gas no brakes, I was born to take the call from the park.
Living.
And what's funny about this show is like it's so jolly looking that it deceives you on how cool it really is. It's just so goofy looking. It's just like, aw. You know what I'm saying? It's like, aw. But then you really pay attention to the show.
What does that do? This show. Your brother and sister stuff.
And like, if you get killed, you don't like actually die. Wait.
Why would I ever want to use? If I'm in here, I'd literally be trapped. Trapped as a goofy looking video game character. Which, by the way, if one of y'all draw me as one, I want to see what y'all think I look. With no memory of my name, and forced to go on daily adventures by this lunatic AI that's running the circus. This junk is horrible. It's
Terrible.
If, or should I say when, I eventually lose my mind, I'll extract pretty much the equivalent of that.
Die. Yeah.
Giant digital monster, and they pretty much talk to you in the basement. This place is terrible.
Like, when you extract the extract, like, do you still exist?
This episode's not looking like it was. I love it like that one Black Mirror episode. Instead of being a real person trapped, you're actually a copy of something real. That'd be messed up.
Welcome to Darren. I'm not worried about Darren, bro. I'm not worried about the racist. I'm not worried about the clown. Because it knows my biggest fear. The clown, he gonna know its heights, right? What is he gonna do? Lawn me on the side of a skyscraper? It's my biggest fear. Don't mean I'm scared of it. It's my biggest fear. I'm not scared of the biggest skyscraper. He got crawled. He got crawled like this. I mean, he gets crawled up. I get crawled. He got mad. I had to sit down and think about it. And he has a big forehead. That might be the scariest thing. That might be the scariest thing. And the racist. Let's talk about the racist real quick. The racist. I'm just saying, in that cabin, and y'all see a bunch of people pull up in masks, first thing you gotta do is what? They came they came into the cabin, guns up, right? And everyone in the cabin uploaded this. You're technically on a military base campus area, and they ready for you went straight inside that cabin. You went straight inside the thing. My purpose is sure. Military base and upload on people from the military and the people from the military that shoot back. Yeah, sure. You couldn't get a bottle of two-step in there. He was not scary. The show wasn't scary. Scary stuff. The show, this stuff it made her. Seeing it on the screen, he refuses in fear of
trial for a murder of 3 kids. They think you're guilty, bro. Nothing you could have been doing would have been worse. Well, actually,